Hey, good morning, good morning. Move, Grim. Now. Hey, what's up, Lindsay? How you doing this morning? What's going on? just a rope. Stop, Graham. Graham. No. Leave it. Move, Graham. Hey, what I say, man? Hey, Miss Pritchett, how you doing? I'm doing good. Just sitting back. Just analyzing right now, that's all. Yeah, it's pretty decent out here. It's a bit chilly, but I know it's gonna warm up later. No. What'd I just say, man? I ain't no donkeys bite people. That's funny. Hey, yo, stop. What I say? Move. Yo, what's up, OG? What's going on? Trying to get myself together right a bit. So. Yeah, for sure. That's what's up, man. Ain't nothing more important than that. Hey, what's up, April? Alright, I can't call it. How you? Spit it out. Spit it out. Leave it. Spit it out. How I feel to be back. Yo, leave it alone. Spit it out. Spit it out. Move. Yeah, I be knowing. Shit, I'm saying, yeah, contemplating what I'm gonna do today. I don't feel like doing nothing but going to sleep. Yeah, it's cold as a motherfucker out here right now. Shit. Yeah, it's good weather when you suited for it. Shit, I ain't got nothing on but a hoodie and some sweatpants. I ain't suit up. About to start a fire. So we need to trade spots. It's probably about 50 or 60 degrees here. You keep eating stuff. Yeah, for sure. Don't worry about it. I'm gonna be in the house. I'm gonna put this shit right in the basement. Bullshit. I don't think this will fit down there though. It's probably too tall. But I can still put the spring down there. So I'm gonna definitely be down there when it get too cold. I wanna set up fire. Let me see how much wood I got right quick. Thanks for the sub. Alright. Thank you, Miss Pritchard, for stopping by. Thanks for the sub too, 2C. Oh yeah. Why you gotta have the windows open for cats? Hey, look, this is what you should do. You better get you one of them little doll houses that them little kids be having. And then put her ass in that house and then let her look out that window. Get her like one of them little Barbie doll houses. Yeah, get her a Barbie doll house. Then she can lay in that window and look in the living room or something. She ain't gonna know the difference. Spit it out. Stop eating stuff. Yo, stop. Spit it out. Now. Spit it out. Yeah. Yeah. That's a troll. I'm an alien. I ain't no race. I don't have a race. I'm an alien. Yeah, a lot of people do. A lot of people do care about race more than you think. I learn more and more every day. It's sad, but that's why I say I ain't got no race. I feel like this. If you identify yourself as a race, then you racist. Get from over there. Yo, what is you doing? Come here. Come here. What is you doing? What you keep eating? I'll be right back. Shit, most of them don't got no home training. It ain't no act. people don't understand that having kids and raising kids is two totally different things. A lot of people just have kids and they feed them and put clothes on them and give them money. That ain't taking care of your kids. That ain't raising your kids. Like, it's a big difference in raising your kids. Like, you build your kids' character. You know what I'm saying? You actually show them the right way, the proper way to do things. And you instill principles and morals and respect and shit like that into them. But a lot of people don't do that. Yeah, for sure. Definitely gotta prepare your kids for this world. Prepare your kids for the public. Society. A lot of people really don't take the time to really teach their kids. Get from over there, Graham. I don't know what you keep digging in over there. Come here. Graham. This way. Come on, let's go. Yeah, for sure. Shit, me neither. I gotta make the bacon, you heard? Shit, they be the days that count when you don't feel like doing it. I swear I ain't feel like coming out here. Shit. I ain't gonna let y'all down. Yeah, for sure. And then when you don't do it, you feel silly. When you don't handle your business, you always feel silly afterwards. Like, man, I could have got down when I did that. See, you done got comfortable. Yeah, for sure. what it's all about. Morning motivation, man. Get up and do something. Got to get up and do something. Whether you want to or not, got to get up and do something. Yeah. Shit, lucky for y'all, I ain't never stayed at a job long enough to get a vacation. Shit, my vacation is quitting. Yeah, that's what I did. Pretty much. It ain't really something I love. It's just more so like something I'm good at. A few things I'm good at. And I just, my work speaks for itself, so I just started gaining customers. Shit, that's the best thing to do nowadays, work for yourself. Cause a job, you work for a job, shit. They paying you $600, $700 a week, $1,000 a week. You can make that shit in a day doing it yourself. Like, I used to weld, right? Well, I used to be a ship fitter. And I used to like use this machine called a plasma cutter. And I used to cut holes. I used to basically repair warships, right? And I cut this hole one time. Now I used to make about roughly in between $600 and $800 a week doing that. But that one hole I cut was a $15,000 hole. Like, man, I said, man, fuck this. I can't do that to myself. I cut one hole that was worth $15,000, and I probably made $700 that week. I mean, it's good work, but it just ain't worth the money to me. First, especially when it comes to the health risk. When it comes to the health risk, hell no, it ain't worth it. Yeah, for sure. You pay me $15 an hour, you made $20,000 off the job. Man, I highly advise that too, like Lindsay said, man. Find something you love to do or something you good at and invest in yourself. For real. Especially in these days and times. You'll make more money investing in yourself than you will working a job. Yeah, but see, the thing about the business, think about running a business. By the time you have to start dealing with the legal issues, you should be making enough money to take care of it. That's how I see it. By the time anybody come knocking on your door, sending you letters or whatever about this and that, you should be making enough money to take care of those issues. Because more than likely, when you start, let's just say you start a lawn service, but like ain't nobody really checking for a lawn service. If all your customers is like customers you built through word of mouth or just on the internet or whatever, like by the time you start making enough money for the IRS to be coming to check your taxes and all that, you should be making enough money because they ain't really worried about nobody who ain't really doing too much. You feel what I'm saying? You just gotta make sure when you start your business that you doing what you're supposed to do with your bread. You feel what I'm saying? And it is tedious managing a business. Like that ain't everybody's expertise. Managing a business is not everybody's expertise. You know what I'm saying? So it's definitely not for everybody. But if you believe in yourself and you feel like you can handle it, as long as you can count and you can read, shit, you can run a business. Yeah, for sure. And hey, look, you want to start a landscaping business, man? All you gotta do is get you a fucking lawnmower, a push lawnmower, a fucking weed puller, a weed eater, some gloves, just safety equipment. You know what I'm saying? No more than I'm gonna say no more than $500 to get you a little kit to start with. And then you just start in your neighborhood. I always believe in working from the inside out. So you get the people you know, your neighborhood, your family, your friends, you know what I'm saying? The people that's around you. You feel what I'm saying? And do it as a side thing. And then once your business start picking up, because it's gonna pick up, especially if you do a good job. And once you start gaining customers, eventually you'll earn enough money to uh, sustain without a job. You feel what I'm saying? And then once your bank start rolling in like that, you could just quit the job, or you can keep the job. It don't matter. But shit, you could still work the job at the same time and use them checks you getting. Use them to start filing for your business license and patents and you know your LLC and all that. You really don't need an LLC for real. Only thing that see people get businesses and think just because they got an LLC that they got a legit business. A LLC is just exactly what it is. It just gives you limited liability, meaning that a person can't sue you. They can only sue the company. That's all that means. That don't mean your business legit. That don't mean your business making money. That don't mean none of that. Only thing that means is that you can't be sued personally. So you ain't even got to do that. You know what I'm saying? Especially if you ain't got no partners. If you ain't got no partners in the business, there's really no need to have an LLC. Yeah. Yeah, it's basically like a type of insurance. So you ain't even got to file all that. That's the only, well, that ain't the only reason people get LLCs. People think they be doing something more than what they be doing. You don't gotta do that. It's just if you got insurance on yourself, then you can still do the landscaping. because you insured. You feel what I'm saying? Only difference is if something happen, somebody can sue you directly because it's you. You know what I'm saying? A LLC just more so like if something happen, they can't sue you personally. They could just sue your company. And if your company don't got no assets, then shit, what they gonna get? A lawnmower? Yeah, for sure. Like I said, I read. Hey, what's up, Dewana? Yeah, likewise. But I swear to you, man, it ain't nothing to it but to do it. Invest in yourself. You gonna take risks. Of course, you're gonna take risks, man. But like they say, no risk, no reward. If you never do it, it ain't gonna never happen. At least if you started or tried, you got a chance. Know what I'm saying? It's all on what you put into it. I just suggest to anybody, if you got a vision, whether it's baking cakes, it could be anything. Pools, cleaning service. Know what I'm saying? If you know you can do it, man, bet on you, man. For real. Because it ain't no sense in putting all that time into somebody else's company and getting shortchanged when you can put that same amount of time and effort and energy into your own and get. I tell people, you can work 30, 40 years for a 401k, or you can work 1 year for yourself and make 401k. You know what I'm saying? It's all on the work you put in. Yeah, for sure. Nah, you don't need to. I mean, depending on what you're doing, like if you going into business with partners, I suggest you get an LLC. If you going into a business where, say like, uh, you selling hair care products, know what I'm saying? Sometimes hair care products affect people differently. So somebody might take that product and use it, and then all their hair fall out. They could sue you. You feel what I'm saying? But if you got an LLC, they can only sue the company. Know what I'm saying? And like when you get a company, you have a company, a bank account. Know what I'm saying? You have company assets. Say like you got a company, you got a company car, you got a company building, you got a company bank account. You know what I'm saying? All this is under your business. Whatever's in that, whatever assets that company has, that's the only thing they can take. But if you have personal assets, say like you got your own personal car, you got your own personal house, you got your own personal bank account, they can't mess with that. Only thing they can take is from the company. You know what I'm saying? So if you were smart, everything you gain, even if you got a company car, you can have that car in your personal, under your personal account or whatever. You can have your house under your personal accounts or whatever, or your mother or your wife or whatever, whoever. You know what I'm saying? Why you think like when you see corner stores and stuff like that, one day is a food mart, the next day is a food shop or fast shop, or it's always the name changing. It's because them companies be getting sued, they go out of business, they go bankrupt, and then the same people working in the same store is just a different name. You feel what I'm saying? Donald Trump a businessman. People say what they want about Donald Trump. One thing about Donald Trump, man, he ain't gonna lie to you, and he gonna tell you exactly what it is. Know what I'm saying? It's up to you to believe him or not. Know what I'm saying? That man do everything he say he gonna do. Know what I'm saying? He might got a fucked up way of saying it, or a fucked up way of putting it, but he's straight up. You feel me? I respect that more than the lies. Whether it's good or bad, he's straight up with it. But I ain't about to get into all that. I don't want to start a war. Yeah, for sure. Like I'm gonna tell you some real shit though. When he gave out all that money, I feel like he was trying everybody. Everybody talking about they need this, they need that. Everybody took that money and fucked it up when you could have easily took that money and became an entrepreneur. You feel what I'm saying? How many people really took that money and invested versus how many people took that money and went and bought weaves or bought cars or bought a whole bunch of miscellaneous shit versus buying materials and buying, even if you was to buy stocks or anything, you know what I'm saying? Everybody took that money and fucked it up when they could have took that money and invested it. You know what I'm saying? So that right there was, I feel like he was just showing people like, man, y'all ain't trying to make no money. You know what I'm saying? Y'all ain't trying to invest in yourselves. You just want handouts. You know what I'm saying? And most people do. Yeah, but poor is a state of mind. You know what I'm saying? I always say this. Homeless people got more opportunity than anybody. You feel what I'm saying? Because if you comfortable with living outside every day, you know what I'm saying? No bills, no rent. Imagine if you got a job and you was still living outside. You feel what I'm saying? No bills, no rent. You got plenty of time to stack money and do whatever you gonna do because you already content with being outside. You feel what I'm saying? It's just what you want to do. You know what I'm saying? You just, exactly. You just doing what you want to do. Yeah, I mean, I'm just saying. I'm just speaking from the standpoint of somebody who's like, if you go to the corner right now, you see a bum outside on the corner with a sign. You stand at this corner all day, every day, throughout the week, for more than 8 hours a day. You feel what I'm saying? With your hand out. Imagine if you, that same corner you stood on, you took that $50 and went and got that how much ever you make out off that corner, and then you went and bought you a chainsaw, or you went and bought you a goddamn a weed eater, or a snow plow, or anything, a machine. You feel what I'm saying? And you put that machine to use. You feel what I'm saying? You can make your money. You feel what I'm saying? But you so content with just standing there not doing nothing with your hand out. That's the point I'm trying to make. Even if you ain't homeless by choice, even if, let's just say, whatever happened and you had the world at your fingertips, then one day all that shit gone, right? Your ability is not gone. You know what I'm saying? If you could still get up and function and move around, your ability to make things happen is not gone. You feel what I'm saying? It's all on what you willing to do. You feel what I'm saying? Some people feel like they too good to work at McDonald's. Some people feel like they too good to do this and do that. But if you in a situation where it's like, damn, I either I'm gonna do this or be outside. You feel what I'm saying? I done plenty of things I don't want to do. You feel what I'm saying? Like, I remember, like I just told people yesterday on the live, man, I used to DoorDash motherfucking, I get up 6 o'clock in the morning and I won't stop DoorDashing till all the stores close at nighttime. You feel what I'm saying? Oh, you about to go? Yeah, but that's the whole point of taking the risk. Like, you gotta take risks. You gotta bet on yourself. Cause at the end of the day, that's all you can count on. Even if you got a job, your job can let you go at any time. Remember that. But when you got your own, that's security right there. Ain't nothing more secure than having your own. I don't care what position you hold at a job. You feel what I'm saying? That's somebody else's shit. When you got your own shit, you can't get fired. You feel what I'm saying? Only thing you might can do is lose a customer at worst. Other than that, you can gain 2 customers once you lose that one. You feel what I'm saying? Yeah, for sure. When you got your own, you can't get fired. You ain't gotta say, look, I gotta be here at this time and this time, because it's your company. Now, granted, you want a good reputation for your company, but literally you could just say, look, I don't even feel like going to work today. And that's that. Know what I'm saying? But who gonna fire you? Yeah, for sure. And the thing about that is I don't know if y'all know about microcosms and macrocosms. As above, so below. Like, millionaires got the same problem that so-called poor people got. Somebody might be stressing out about a $400 light bill, and they consider poor or lower class, and you got these same millionaires stressing out about a $4,000 light bill, and they living in Beverly Hills somewhere. You feel what I'm saying? Because it's nothing to get it, but to maintain it is even harder. So it's the same shit. It's just different amounts of money. You might be stressing over that $400 the same way they stressing over that $4,000. It's the same thing. You just dealing with different amounts of money. That's all. So-called rich people got the same problems we got. And yeah, they just the same way the average person out here is in debt with car payments and insurance and all this whole crazy thing. Imagine the debt a person with millions and millions of dollars in, because they not paying. When you living in a $14 million home, you not paying $14 million cash. You got a mortgage just like everybody else, so you still owe and interest. And then you got to make the money. You feel what I'm saying? You got to make the money. Because even as a business owner, is expenses with your business. So just because I know people that make $250,000 like yeah, it's just an idea that he believed in, man. For real. He believed in himself. He believed in himself that he can do it and make it happen. And that's what happened. You know what I'm saying? I tell people all the time, if you don't believe in you, how you expect somebody else to believe in you? Stop, Hermes. Don't chew that. back up. But it's like, I'm gonna give you a prime example. You got me and this bully bodybuilder right here, right? I've been talking about building one of these things for at least about a year. When I first started going live up here, right? And it took me a while to actually get into the position to build this thing. And to the naked eye, it looked like something simple. You feel what I'm saying? But people don't understand the vision and the concept I got with this thing. You feel what I'm saying? So if I told somebody, look, man, send me such and such and such and such so I could buy the materials to make this, they gonna look at me like I'm crazy. Like, man, I'm not about to do that shit, because they might not see what I see with this. You feel what I'm saying? I see $1 million sitting in front of me. Some people might just see a couple pieces of wood slapped together. I see a motherfucking future. You feel what I'm saying? Granted, and I'm gonna be honest with you, I haven't not sold not one yet. You know what I'm saying? But I know I am. I know I will. You feel what I'm saying? And I haven't even been promoting it like I supposed to, because I'm still going through a phase with it as far as trial and error. I want to see how long it lasts. I want to see before I even put it out there like that. I feel like it's a good product. I feel like it's gonna last. You know what I'm saying? I feel like it's durable. I feel like it's everything it's supposed to be. You know what I'm saying? But at the same time, I understand it take time. I ain't gonna rush the process. You feel what I'm saying? It might be 10 years before this shit take off. But I know eventually it's going to take off. I believe that. You feel what I'm saying? This is my product. And I done had people tell me, why are you doing it? I had a dude actually come on Facebook and try to calculate what it costs and, you know what I'm saying, and all that to make it and all that. Like, basically counting my pockets, you know what I'm saying? But I'm like, the whole point of me saying that is, like, people would try to throw so much negativity on your vision and try to knock you off your square. Man, you shouldn't do that. Or we got bills, or we got to do this, we got to do that. You know what I'm saying? Sometimes you got to sacrifice. You know what I'm saying? Just imagine if you had a $300 light bill, and then you could take that same $300 and in a year you'll have $300 million. You feel what I'm saying? You can't go that month or two without some lights to change the rest of your life. You feel what I'm saying? It's just a sacrifice. You know what I'm saying? It sounds crazy to some people, but it happens in real life every day. Yeah, for sure, man. Yeah, for sure, man. You know what it is. I appreciate you too. I'm about to get up out of here myself. Yeah. Yeah, for sure. All that. Yeah. Yeah, I designed my website too. Like, I could do that if I wanted to. I could do web design, but, you know, that might be a venture down the line somewhere. But it's all about sacrifice, man. You gotta sacrifice. You know what I'm saying? And you sacrifice for the right things, man. I just firmly believe that it will pay off. You know what I'm saying? You just gotta do what you're supposed to do. Stick to the mission and master your position. And it's gonna pay off, for sure. Yeah, for sure. But I'm about to get up out of here myself. But I appreciate each and every one of y'all for showing up today, man. Lindsay, OG, April, I appreciate y'all. Everybody who subscribed, like, share, comment, I appreciate y'all. But just that morning motivation, man. We live every morning at 7 a.m. Eastern time. Y'all can catch us. Yeah. And yeah, poor. You always got to remember this, man. Poor is just a state of mind. Poor is not a physical thing. If you think poor, you're going to be poor. But y'all have a blessed day, man. Yeah, thank you, Lindsay. I'll catch y'all later.